Will bowl to Shaihan Jahangir. Get those graphics corrected. We've got House on strike in them, but it's a single to start with, as Anil Sad is the fielding. Remarkably, Peter, this isn't the first tie between these two sides, and it's not even the first tie between these two sides in Texas, because 2 years ago, you and I were both there in June in Pearland at the Musa Stadium. It was 2-7-4, played 2-7-4. Tonight, that was in an ODI. That ended up as a tie. There was no super over. We're going to have a victor either way.
First tied match between these two sides.
Hit away into the leg side. That's a good result for Nepal. Only a single. Dipender Singh Airi, the fielder. The graphics just a tiny bit incorrect. Bowls him straight through. And listen to that roar. Sampal Kami is holding his nerve at the death. And Nepal are sensing a win for the ages. Pulling it out of the fire. USA in real trouble halfway through this super over. 3 balls to work with. And he heaves it into the leg side. Dipender Singh Airi is out there! USA in the super over. They have only 2 on the board. And Sampal Kami is the hero for Nepal. Surely they're going to go 2-0 up in this series now.
Well, he didn't just kick the candles over, he stomped on them. Not a birthday to remember for Aaron Jones. Sampal Kami, the party pooper for Aaron Jones and the home side here. What bowling by the veteran. He tried to clear that huge boundary, and again, this is why I feel like they should have had Harmeet Singh in there. Having the right-handers try and clear that huge 82-yard boundary is just asking for trouble.
2 wickets back-to-back. That was the first one, a little feather of an outside edge, and then fittingly, Dipender Singh Airi in the deep, doing what he does yet again.
Well, he's making a strong play for player of the series here, Lenny. It was essentially a losing tie. USA was in command heading into the final over. They only needed 7 runs to win off 6 balls. 99% of the time, that's a team that's going to get across the line, especially with 4 wickets in hand. And yet, they couldn't do it. You'd call that a losing tie heading into the super over for USA. They were in the far more dominant position at the tail end of that chase. And here we go, having scored only 2 runs off this first half of the super over. They've really shot themselves in the foot in a big way, and it's going to need Ali Khan to spear the ball into the feet of the Nepal batters. But they're not going with him. They're going to go with Saurabh Netravalkar again. I don't know if I agree with this. I feel like Saurabh Netravalkar bowled the super over against Pakistan because in that situation he was better suited to it. In this situation, you need somebody who's going to explode the stumps with raw pace, and I think Ali Khan is the guy to do that. USA management obviously feels differently.
Well, what's the approach, I suppose, fascinatingly, for the 2 Nepali batters that have been selected? The captain is taking the responsibility himself. He's going to also take strike, and the man in form who was so brilliant.
Harmeet Singh, I'm not sure what he was thinking, trying to heave a 6 with 2 overs to go.
Here we go. It's 3 to win, 6 balls to do it. And it's a dot. Oh, no, it's not. It's a misfield. Aaron Jones, it slipped through his fingers. On his birthday, he's had a birthday to forget. Out not once, but twice. And now a crucial misfield. It's probably not going to end up being the difference between the sides. I'll agree with you on that much. But USA, credit to them now. They are actually going to gamble. They're bringing everyone in. They're not just going to allow Nepal to run 2 more singles. But Bertel, you would imagine, might just put a flourish to this finish with a boundary.
They've only got 1 fielder outside. It's 2, check that. They've got a deep third and a deep square leg. Those are the 2 fielders outside the ring, and they're hoping for a brain fade from Kushal Bertel to give a boundary catch.
Everyone else in saving the single. It's 2 to win. And he whips it elegantly out to the leg side. Any single. And Powdell guides it away and gets the single. And Nepal get the victory. They take an unassailable 2-0 series lead, much to the delight of the thousands of fans who've packed this Grand Prairie Stadium. It didn't look likely for much of the chase, but thanks to the heroics of Sampal Kami, allied with Kushal Bertel's return to form, a first 50-plus score in international cricket for over 6 months for him, his innings of 92 not out, Karen KC's 3 wickets, and Sampal Kami's heroics in the 20th over, and then again in the super over. They've guided Nepal to a famous victory on the most sensational of Saturday nights in Grand Prairie.
Nepal, they just don't know how to win a match. You will. Super over. A little over a run of ball.